Hey, Joe.
What's that?
This? Oh, this is just basketball.
What's a basketball?
Oh, it's a ball they use in the sport called basketball.
What is the sport basketball?
Well, basketball is a sport where we got 2 teams of 5 trying to get this ball into separate hoops to score points. And whoever scores the most points wins.
Who invented that?
Well, Dr. James Naismith.
Really?
Really? And you know, it wasn't always like this. They used to not be able to dribble, so it was like ultimate football. And, you know, back in the day, they didn't use baskets. He actually used peach baskets.
Really?
Yeah.
Show me.
Pick up that basket right there. So they have 2 of these, and they'd just be like, and then they'd have to grab it out. And then they shoot it again. And then they grab it out. Shoot it again. And that's how they used to play basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
How tall would the peach basket be?
Usually like 10 feet.
So just like,
Normal today, I guess.
oh really?
That's
That's actually really cool.
just
You know, that's really cool and all, but
Who invented basketball?
I did. James Naismith.
so James, tell me more about yourself.
Well, I'm just a simple man from Canada who invented basketball.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So what are the rules of basketball?
Well, I came up with 13 when I invented it. The first is the ball may be thrown in any direction with one or both hands, like today.
Yeah.
The second is the ball may be batted in any direction with one or both hands, but never with the fist. Number 3 is a player cannot run with the ball. The player must throw it from the spot on which he catches it. Allowance to be made for a man who catches the ball when running at a good speed if he tries to stop. If you understand that. Number 4, the ball must be held in or between the hands. The arms or body must not be used for holding it, so only your hands.
Got
It's
it.
like opposite socket.
Alright.
So no shouldering, holding, pushing, tripping, striking in any way to any person. So none of that.
None
No
of that.
fighting.
No fighting.
Oh, you get a foul. Rule number 6 is a foul is striking at the ball with the fist. Violation of rules 3 or 4, such as described in Rule 5.
Got it.
Rule number 7 is if either side makes 3 consecutive fouls, so if you foul me 3 times,
Alright.
it shall count as a goal for me.
Oh,
So,
sweet.
yeah, that's kind of different from today.
It is.
Number 8 is a goal shall be made when the ball is thrown or batted from the grounds into the basket and stays there, providing these defending the goal do not touch or disturb the goal. Rule number 9. When the ball goes out of bounds, it shall be thrown into the field of play by the person first touching it. In case of a dispute, the umpire shall throw it straight into the field. There's umpires, by the way, not refs, like in baseball.
Umpires? Okay.
Rule number 10. The umpire shall be judge of the men and shall note the fouls and notify the referee. So there are referees also. And umpires. Been made. He shall have power to qualify men according to Rule 5. 11. The referee shall be the judge of the ball and shall decide when the ball is in play, in bounds, to which side it belongs, and shall keep the time. He shall decide when a goal has been made and kept account of the goals or any other duties that are usually performed by a referee. Rule number 10 is there are 2 15-minute halves with 5-minute rest in between, so halftime. Finally, rule number 13 is the side making the most goals in that time shall be declared winner. In case of draw, the game may be, by agreement of captains, be continued until another goal is made. So like sudden death.
Got it.
So yeah, those are the rules of basketball I made up.
Oh, that's cool and all, but what about today?
Well, I can't tell you a lot about today, but maybe my friend can. I'll be right back. Hi, Adam Silver, NBA Commissioner.
Hey, I'm Joe. Nice to meet you.
So let me tell you a little something about the NBA. NBA is the National Basketball Association. It's a professional league in which teams around the country and one in Canada play each other to compete for the NBA title.
Tell me more about the NBA.
Well, the NBA was formed in 1949 after the BAA and NBLA formed to form the NBA. Back then, there were only about small teams in the Midwest, but now there are 30 teams. So
30?
30.
Really?
Yes.
So is there like a playoff system that goes into this?
There actually is. There's a playoff system where you have the top 8 teams from each conference, which is their Eastern and a Western conference, based on geographical location of each team. And the top 8 teams compete in the playoff system where you have one for the East and one for the West competing for the NBA title.
Got it. So more about the NBA. Is there like a dominant team that has been dominant through the past years? Anything like that?
One that comes off the top of my head, Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. LA Lakers been doing pretty good lately.
Oh, yeah. Is there any famous players?
Well, a few famous players came from. You might know them. Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and maybe the most famous from the Chicago Bulls, Brian Scalabrine.
Who's Brian Scalabrine?
Brian Scalabrine, the White Mamba, is maybe the most famous player ever to come out of the Bulls franchise, let alone the NBA.
Really?
Really.
What's he good at?
Everything.
Everything.
He can shoot the ball, drive it on you. He's got the handle. He's just all around the best.
So, do any of these players like win an award?
Well, the most prestigious award in the NBA is the MVP, Most Valuable Player, where the best player from each year wins it, and they're pretty much the best ever, and they're the best.
Has Brian Scalabrine ever won any titles?
All his years at play, he's been snubbed, but this was when I wasn't commissioner, so you can blame Donald Sterling for that.
Got it. So, any other rule changes?
Well, we added a 3-point line, which when you shoot behind that line, you get 3 points now instead of just 2.
Oh, when did you guys put that in?
We put that in the 1978-1980 season, and it really changed the game.
Oh, was there higher scoring games because of that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Games got into the hundreds, even 120s now.
Oh wow.